Welcome to Bulldog TV Wrestling, everyone. Today, your Wrestling Bulldogs will take on the Clinton Maroons in a non-conference matchup. Hello, everyone. I am Nick Morphew, former Bulldog assistant and current youth club coach, and thank you for joining me. Well, the Bulldogs come into this meet tonight as the 8th-ranked team in 2A and currently have a dual meet record of 11-3. On the squad, they have 8 wrestlers that are ranked or honorable mention in the IWCOA rankings. The Bulldogs have been very active so far in this early season, this first month of competition. They actually traveled to Sidney, Montana to battle the best of the Mountain West in a tough dual team and individual tournament, and came out of that individual tournament 6th as a team. This year, a new twist to the schedule and the planning. There is a 45 regular season match limit for these wrestlers. So Coach Ledden has been rotating his lineup quite a bit. There have been a lot of JV wrestlers that have seen a lot of significant mat time, and I think we will see a few more tonight as the Bulldogs prepare for that tough second half of the season. So let's take a look back at the last season for these Bulldogs. The spring of 2021 was the shortened season, but a very, very successful one for these Bulldogs. They had an undefeated dual meet season. They won a 7th straight regional title. Coach Ledden became the all-time wins leader in Mahomet wrestling history. They had 8 state qualifiers and 3 medalists on the boys' side, headlined by Mateo Casillas, taking 2nd place in state. And the program had their first female state place winner in Isabel Leahy. So we are about to get started here versus Clinton. We are starting at 126 tonight, where Caden Grove will take on Caden Poole from Clinton. Ron Coit blows his whistle and gets the wrestling started. Both thrusters aggressively tie up. Poole with a shot, then a snap down, now trying a pancake. Grove trying to fight off his knees, needs to get to his feet and stay in front of Poole, but Poole gets the pancake and he's getting a takedown and back points here early in this first match. Poole very aggressive here in the opening first 30 seconds and has Grove pretty close to a fall. Grove fighting well. He's got his elbows underneath him. Poole needs to make some adjustments, elevate Grove's legs if he wants to get that pin. Good fight by Caden Grove here, working to his belly. Poole catches an arm and a half, and that's tight. About a minute left in this first period of the opening match. Plenty of time, and Poole is settling in. And there's the fall. Clinton will open the scoring with a 6-point fall at 126. However, they are giving up 5 forfeits, so the Bulldogs will have 30 more points coming to them in this meet. At 132, Brock Kellenberger will get a forfeit for the Bulldogs. This looks to be on my stat sheet maybe Kellenberger's first action of the season. So he will get a varsity win. He will be followed by Talon Pollock at 138. The sophomore had a very good freshman year. He prefers Greco-Roman style of wrestling, so we'll probably see a lot of upper body tie-ups, definitely using his hips. There's Pollock with a good underhook. Oh, and tries a single on the far side. Comes back up with overhooks now and elbow control. This wrestler is Hubble from Clinton. Hubble tries to take a shot, but Pollock snaps and spins, and he gets a leg right in. Gets the arm behind his head, settles back, and he's getting back points early in this first period. Hubble still fighting. Pollock adjusting to a headlock. And looks like the referee will stop it for potentially dangerous, but Pollock gets the 3 back points. And right on cue, I was going to mention this, that Talon Pollock is a prolific nose bleeder. Seeing the trainer here in the first period to get cleaned up. If you've watched these broadcasts, if you watched them last spring, you'll know that Pollock got the famous mummy face wrap from a really bad bloody nose. We'll see if that's the case again tonight. No, it looks like a nose plug will do it. So Pollock up 5-0, 1:13 left in the first period. He's going to cut Jacob Hubble from Clinton. They will start on their feet. Pollock with some half shots. Oh, nice ankle pick by Pollock. Right to a spiral ride, but he chooses to cut. He is in major decision territory already. Pollock reaching with that lead leg hand, maybe trying to bait Hubble into that single leg shot. I think he was. He just lifted the leg, let Hubble pass by, and came around behind. Pollock with a good tight waist and collar ride now. Gets the legs in. You know, he looks more physical this year already compared to his freshman year. Pollock finds a half, gets out to the side. He is up 9-2 at the moment, getting back points. 25 seconds left in this first period. Pollock trying to settle his chest down. Now he's got to scoop the head and settle back. 14 seconds left. Hubble fighting well. 5 seconds left. And there's the buzzer. Talon Pollock will add 3 more back points, gets his major decision. He is now up 12-2 after 1 period. Pollock takes down. We have not seen Pollock down yet in this match. Pollock good, quick stand up. Lets Hubble clinch around his waist. Didn't really find the hand control there. Good hard sit. He tried a standing switch, but Hubble just kind of fell right over him. He had so much power. Pollock goes right to a chicken wing. That's one thing I've noticed about the Bulldog wrestlers over the past few years. They transition very well from takedown to pinning combination, reversal to pinning combination. Pollock gets one leg in. Now both legs in with the power half. Putting a lot of pressure on Hubble here. Getting close to that tech fall. In fact, if he gets 3 more back points here, he'll get the tech fall for the Bulldogs. He's getting his count. Let's see if he could shift his hips on top and get the pin. He keeps the half. Very well done by Talon Pollock, and he's got a minute to try and pin Hubble, and he does. There's the first 6-pointer for the Bulldogs. They go up 12-6 here early in this meet. 45, Mercer fit, extending the lead to 18-6. And then we will see senior and returning state qualifier Braden Heinhold at 152. He will face off against Trevor Willis from Clinton. So Braden Heinhold, one of the 8 state qualifiers last year for the Bulldogs. That was an IWCOA state tournament, not an official IHSA state tournament. You can see in the foreground, we got our kids club here giving our wrestlers 5 as they come off the mat. Oh, good little duck under to a single there by Braden. That was nifty, but can't finish. Comes up to the underhook. Willis tries his own shot, but Braden defends. Braden in on a low single, circles around to the double. Oh, good hip and body control there from Willis. Braden up through the back door. Gets his 2 points. Good action from these two. That was those shots were new. I haven't seen Braden take those shots. He had one where it was almost looked like he was going to do a duck under on the right side and then came back to a left side single. Braden with trying a cross wrist tilt, but the action carries him out of bounds. 1:12 left in the first period. Braden, a very active wrestler on his feet, good quickness, very good on top. Bottom position is where I want to see him improve this year. Heinhold gets the chicken wing and the wrist. This is probably Braden's preferred pinning combination here. And he's got 58 seconds to try and get Willis over. Oh, he's got Willis's hips turned. Back points seem inevitable here. Oh, a 1 count. Good fight by Willis. He gets his hips turned away from Braden. Braden with good pressure. Loses the wrist, but still has the chicken wing. Still only 2-0. Braden didn't get any back points there. Braden really driving forward, trying to get Willis. So finds the near side cradle. That was a good adjustment. 25 seconds left. And Braden looking to put Willis on his back. Trying to stud cradle, it looks like. He's trying to get his knees on the other side of his leg, on the other side of Willis's leg. Now he drops his head in the hip. One last push to get back points. 5 seconds left in the period. Oh, Braden can't quite get the cradle. Clinton wrestler defers. Braden will take down. Okay, Willis, a long, lanky wrestler. Braden has struggled with legs in the past. Let's see if he can get out quickly or at least block the legs from coming in. Braden, not a very quick stand-up, but still gets to his feet. Willis with his hands locked. There's that hard sit from Braden. He likes that switch from the stand-up position. Here come the legs from Willis, but Braden's able to get to his feet. He needs to get his hips out a little more. Tries that switch again. Now he's trying to get his head under the knee and elevate Willis to cause him to bail out. This is good technique from Braden. He just needs to pop his head a little bit. Instead, he decides to go to the double and is trying to step over that near leg, trying to get points here on the edge. Willis comes back with a half switch attempt of his own, but I think Braden will get the points here as soon as he gets those legs secured. He does, and there's the 2. 4-0 Heinhold. Right back to that chicken wing. This is good. He's got the chicken wing, and the pressure's going to take Willis back to the center of the mat. Looking for the half or the wrist. Hasn't been able to get that chicken wing super tight on the back. You can see how Willis's elbow is extended away from his body. There, he gets it tight. This is a great driving position from Heinhold. Still doesn't have him. Oh, can't get the chicken wing. No points. Stalling on the bottom man. Heinhold secures the chicken wing again. He's got it tight. Oh, loses it. Willis gets the escape. 27 seconds left. Let's see what takedown Braden had in his back pocket here. A snap, but he snaps Willis right into his legs. Braden's really got to get his legs back. He's just trying to fight for a stalemate or out of bounds here now. He's not in great position. He's got to keep Willis's head locked. 10 seconds left, and they go out of bounds. Well, that was a kind of a lazy snap down there from Braden. He snapped Willis right into his legs. I'd like to see a shot. There's a low double. Braden driving in and circling around. He just has to step over the legs. Willis doing a good job of fighting with short time. No points there. 4-1 Heinhold, and Willis will take down. So Braden has gotten the chicken wing easily, has not gotten many back points from it, though. He tries to slip it in as Willis sits out. Willis returns to his base. Braden with the chop there. He needs to bust him forward a bit. Willis throws his hips. Braden got a little off to the side too much, wasn't putting any forward pressure on Willis, and Willis was able to buck him off. Now Willis gets the escape. This match is close, folks. 4-2 with 1:37 left. Oh, there's a shot. It looks like Heinhold might be gassing a little bit. Heinhold with a shin whizzer as Willis comes up with the single leg. Willis in a good position here as they fall near the out of bounds line, and Heinhold gives up a takedown. Braden looks like he's struggling with his fitness here in this match. Willis sinks a half. Might try and surfboard Braden back onto the mat. Braden needs to get it together for this last 104. Heinhold ranked number 7 at 145 in Class 2A. Willis able to catch the ankle and get him back. There's a stalling from Braden. Oh man, we've seen him in a regional championship match have stalling problems in the third period. Willis just kind of sitting on the hips. Braden really needs to get his head up as he peels his hands. There, now pop up. Oh, can't quite get up. 35 seconds left and a big half from Willis. He's going to drive Braden off. Braden's going to get a fresh start with 27 seconds. Braden needs one final burst of energy here. Stands up. Willis with a good lift, but can't get Braden to the mat. Braden's hooking the leg. Tries. Looks like he was maybe trying that switch, but didn't have enough in it. There's a good half from Willis, driving on his toes. 10 seconds left. It's going to come down to whoever takes that first shot in overtime, but Willis has a deep half. All right. Braden has to take the shot here. There's no question about it. His shot defense has not been good tonight. It looks like Braden will get a short breather here for blood. There's no doubt about it. Braden has to be the aggressor here. It's overtime. We'll go to a quick commercial while Braden gets cleaned up.
Seymour High School Athletic Boosters are proud to continue their support of 20 sport programs that make up MSHS Bulldog Athletics. They thank you for your continued support, and go Bulldogs.
For 150 years, you've believed in Busey. You dreamed of owning your first home. You partnered with us to customize a plan. You started a business. You trusted us to guide you through the ups and downs. You wanted to leave a legacy.
All right, here we go. Overtime. 152. Braden Heinhold tied up with Trevor Willis, 4-4. Braden really needs to take the shot. I think whoever shoots is going to win. There's Braden's shot. He's got the leg. Oh, he had it extended. He just needed to hook it. Good defense from Willis. Braden trying to come out the back door. He's trying to pull that leg across his body so he can hook it. He's got to hook that bottom leg. Oh, he can't get it. Willis gets free and gets around for the takedown. A win in overtime for Trevor Willis from Clinton. 6-4. I'm sure that's one that Braden wants back. Braden had the single extended on the mat. He just had to hook it to secure it, and then he could work with two hands up the body. But it didn't quite happen for him. So Clinton adds 3 more points. It is 18-9 Bulldogs, but they have more forfeits coming their way. Wrestling next at 160. Nicholas Demos against Logan Toms from Clinton. Both wrestlers start with a heavy collar tie. Half shot there from Toms. Demos tries to snap, but snaps. We've seen Heinhold and now Demos snap the Clinton wrestler into their legs. Demos with good hip pressure needs to stay on the head, keep those legs back. He needs to get that leg straight. I would actually prefer him to grab the near ankle. Stalemate called. 1:27 left in this first period. shot there from Toms. Demos needs to snap and spin, but just goes to a front headlock. Trying to turn the corner. Doesn't bury his head in the hole, though. Now he needs to push the head and pick up the near ankle. He's going with the crossface. Finally gets around to get the 2. Demos with the chop. Needs to bust Toms forward. Tom's trying to hop his hips over. Demos wrestled for Champaign Central last year, and he's got a chicken wing, and he may be able to drive it over. 30 seconds left. Ooh, Toms has his hips turned. This may be trouble. Demos just needs to go a little further. 20 seconds left. Toms might be able to roll through, though. Demos has to try and settle back. 10 seconds. He just doesn't have the chicken wing quite tight enough. I think the Clinton wrestler's going to escape here. Escape this period, I should say. 5-0. Demos at the end of 1. Demos takes neutral. We haven't seen a shot from Demos yet. There's another snap. That was a good one. Now he needs to spin. He's looking for that front headlock. He really needs to bury his head right in the armpit if he's going to do this. There. He stretches him out, spins him around. That was pretty nice. I would prefer Nicholas to snap the wrestler down and look for that spinning around right away. Almost a major decision here in the 160-pound match. Wrestlers fighting for hand control, but the bottom wrestler has his head on the mat, and that warrants a stalling call. Demos with a chop. Toms tries to roll through. Demos follows well. We haven't seen it too much in the first few matches, but these Bulldogs last spring were big tilters. They would lock up wrists. And oh, here it is. There it is. Demos gets a tilt. I just had to ask for it. Oh, no. Toms was almost able to catch Demos on his back as he lost his grip. It is now 10-1 in favor of the Mahomet wrestler. Both wrestlers are... Oh, Demos extended that arm a little bit too much, and Toms almost had a clear shot at his right leg. Demos in that front headlock again, trying to get around behind, and he does. 12-1 now with 10 seconds left in the second period. Toms tries to catch an elbow and roll Demos, but Demos was able to follow. He scored, Nicholas Demos scored 5 in the first, 7 in the second. He's up 12-1. The Clinton wrestler chooses top. Demos, good first move. Pops right to his feet. I think Demos needs to be a little more active in the tie-up. It seems like he's getting a little bit lazy with his ties, get his arms extended, holding on a little too long. Like to see him move his hands a little more. And circle his opponent to get his opponent to step. That's a nice shot from Toms. That's the best one we've seen from him. But he gets stuck on his knees. He's able to get Demos on a hip. If Demos is able to get his hips back on top, but he isn't able to get that leg extended. He really needs to extend that leg. Push on the head. Like him to push on the head. Spin. Go. 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 There's another takedown. It's now 15-1. If Demos can get another near fall, that would end it. He's trying that tilt again, but they're off the mat. So 57 seconds left for the Bulldog wrestler to get this tech fall, which would mean 5 more team points. Good chop. He's got the cross wrist secured. He's going to try that to roll to that tilt again, but let's go. Demos is 6-9 on the year with 1 fall. Oh, Toms tries to catch an elbow again and hop his hips over, but nothing going there. Time running out to get this tech fall. Only 20 seconds left. Oh, Toms gets to his feet and gets the escape. A takedown will do it. There's a shot from Demos. He hooks the leg that he has trapped. Now he just needs to try and get over to 2, and he does right at the buzzer. A tech fall for the Bulldogs. Nicholas Demos gets it done right at the end. The Bulldogs will go up 23-9. And they have a couple forfeits coming here. Aiden Kroll at 170 and Hayden Hart at 182 will take forfeits for the Bulldogs. And then we will see state runner-up in the spring of 2020 and 21. Mateo Casillas, currently ranked second at 195 to the wrestler he lost to, Donnie Hidden from Washington. Mateo had an amazing regular season last year. He went undefeated until that state championship match where he lost in overtime. That was as a sophomore. Mateo's a junior. He still has 2 years left. Mateo, a 3-sport athlete for the Bulldogs. Plays on the defensive line, a little bit of tight end for the football team, pitcher and outfielder for the baseball team. Last spring, he was pulling double duty as he was wrestling and playing baseball. Now, Mateo is an amazing athlete. What I'd like to see from him this year is to channel that athleticism into more precise technique. He's such a good athlete that sometimes I think he gets away with a little bit of sloppiness, and that will come out, or that could be exposed against elite competition. So I'd really like him to see him use clean technique. Mateo, head slap right to a sweep single, and then he comes up to the body here. He's going to mat return easy, tries to catch. This wrestler is Sloat on his back. He gets 2 back points as they go out of bounds, and Mateo will release him, give the Clinton wrestler the escape. I would really like to see Mateo finish on the legs when he gets that single, but you see the power. He goes up to the body and did a hard mat return against Sloat. Mateo tapped straight double, doesn't get it. Has the underhook though. Sloat tries to convert that to a fireman's. Mateo stops it, has the near ankle, and spins around for 2. Immediately cuts Sloat. 6-2 now. Mateo with a good underhook. Sloat tries that fireman's again, and he gets the go behind takedown. There is a tap single. He finishes down on the legs. Great work there from Mateo. It's 10-3 for the Bulldog wrestler. Now he's getting that tilt. Bulldogs very comfortable being on their side here in these tilt positions. He got his 3 back points. Let's see if he can get the pin. Oh, he's getting the arm on the back. There's still 52 seconds left in this period. And Sloat is in pain. Mateo was really cranking on that shoulder to try and get it out. I assume that's the shoulder that Sloat is grabbing. I can't really tell from this angle. We'll go to commercial during this injury timeout. For
150 years, you've believed in Busey. You dreamed of owning your first home. You partnered with us to customize a plan. You started a business. You trusted us to guide you through the ups and downs. You wanted to leave a legacy. You allowed us to bring your dreams to life. We thank you for the opportunity to serve you and your family for generations. Busey, fulfilling dreams since 1868.
At D1 Networks, we take our role in connecting, protecting, and monitoring businesses in Central Illinois very seriously. When you need us, we'll be there, with service that sets the standard. From access control and structured cabling, to video surveillance and fiber installation, we always strive to provide creative solutions to the ever-changing technology needs of our clients. Contact D1 Networks today. Visit our website or call us at 855-836-6363. Jackson Construction and Restoration is a family-owned and operated company specializing in residential and commercial services. We have been serving Central Illinois for over 20 years. If you want to remodel a room, restore a deck, or even start fresh with a new house, Jackson is there. And in the times of need after any fire or storm damage, our team of experts is there to help you rebuild or restore your home. Call now for an
Okay, so sadly, our 195-pound match was cut short due to injury. Mateo Casillas won by injury default over Caden Sloat from Clinton. I think the Bulldogs are up 36-9 right now, and at 220, Braden Lamb will get a forfeit, which will lead us into our last match of the night, the heavyweight match. Caden Harms from the Bulldogs. He placed fifth at the IWCOA Sophomore State Tournament. I think that he is going to be a breakout star here at heavyweight. He's so methodical, has good technique. He goes right to an underhook, tries to pick up a single there. Bulldogs up 47-9 now on the team score. Harms, tries to drag a Russian tie, but drags Dawson Thyssen from Clinton on top of him. Harms with a good standing back pressure. That wasn't even a standing switch, but he goes right to a meat grinder. Good action from these heavyweight wrestlers already, 30 seconds into this match. Harms in control on the edge of the mat. He found a cradle on the edge. If he pulls it straight back, he's going to have back points and maybe more. He's getting a count. Far side cradle for Harms, but he loses his grip. About a minute left. Scramble here on the edge. Harms comes out on top. He's up 5-2 now. This is Dawson Thayen from Clinton. Harms goes right back to that coffee grinder as a breakdown. And he might just stack Thayen here. Harms keeping Thayen on his back, trying to climb up to that head, trying to sink in a half. Finally he does and gets chest to chest with 24 seconds left, and there's the fall. Another 6-pointer for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs will win this meet 53-9. They will double forfeit at 106, 113, and 120. As I mentioned, there are match limits for these wrestlers, so Coach Ledden has to be careful who he wrestles and when they wrestle. There will be a couple JV matches here. So we will carry those for you before we sign off. This is Ethan Grindley for the Bulldogs. And I'll try to get a name here for the Clinton wrestler. This is Christian Hubbard for Clinton. Ethan Grindley, I believe, is a senior, his first year in wrestling. Looks like a good athlete. Let's see how much he's picked up in this first month. Wagers is able to get the takedown early in this first period. Wagers with the 2-on-1, now looking for the ball and chain. Oh, and he gets Grindley over. Grindley trying to get to his belly. Grindley fighting here. Oh, but Wagers is able to find the half. Oh, Grindley fights off his back. Wagers goes right to the near side cradle. Drives Grindley off the mat. Okay, Grindley gets a fresh start. Let's see if he has some explosiveness off the bottom. Clinton wrestler will release Grindley. Oh, there's Grindley with the shot. Drives Wagers over, but was not able to secure the takedown on the edge. Oh, he did get it. Right to a half. I like it. Trying to surfboard half here. Picks up the near ankle. Wagers fighting hard. Might get the escape here on the edge. Circles up. Has Grindley's leg. The wrestlers go off. He will earn his escape point. It is now 5-3. Oh, there's a straight double leg on Wagers. Grindley was standing up a little bit too much. Grindley trying to work for hand control. There's a good stand-up, working hands, and is driven off the mat. 7-3 in favor of Wagers from Clinton. Grindley in his action this year is 0-2 in his first year of wrestling. Grindley gets to his feet, works hands, but the wrestlers go out. He was not able to face Wagers, so no escape. Another good stand-up from Grindley. Wagers drives him off the mat. Grindley's in a good position. He just has to catch a hand and stand up. First period ends 7-3, Wagers from Clinton. Grindley stands, gets hand control and faces, but Wagers still wrapped around the waist. Wagers with a good lift and mat return. This is a 152-pound JV match. Grindley's building his base well. Finally gets out and escapes. That should be one. He just needs to protect his legs a little better. He stands straight up but goes straight in for a double. Can't drag his toes in though. So Grindley, I believe he's a football player, right, Ryan? Shows that tackling form. He just needs to get lower in his stance. He gives up his legs a little too easy. There it is. Wagers right in. The sprawl wasn't there. Oh, and Wagers is able to get a cradle. Grindley still fighting, getting to his belly. Ooh, the three-quarter. Grindley needs to flatten out. Trying to tell him to flatten out. Oh, Grindley might be able to roll through and catch Wagers. Oh, he can't quite do it. And there's the fall. Clinton takes the first of two JV matches for us tonight. All right, our second JV match. I believe Brendan Mercer is wrestling for the Bulldogs. Oh, I had the wrong names here. This is Ryland Wagers at 152 wrestling Mercer. Last match of the night here, JV match. Bulldogs won the varsity match 53-9. They go to 12-3 on the season. Wrestlers in tight collar ties now. Can't do much in a tight collar tie. Got to give yourself a little bit of space. Mercer circling. I could see the gears turning there. Trying to circle a leg to him. Oh, he's doing a good job of trying to circle the leg that he wants, trying to pull that leg towards him. It looks like he wants that high crotch on the left side. He's just a little too tight in his tie-up. There it is. Pulls in the high crotch. Now he needs to cut it over to 2. He let his hips get a little bit farther away from his chest, but now he's knee pounding. Good fight here from Mercer. Oh, now he has a whizzer and the leg hooked. If he can maybe grab his own hand and drive Wager's head to the mat. Good scramble here from these two. Now he's in a knee pound situation again. There, cuts over to the double and secures the takedown. Brendan Mercer with the takedown. 38 seconds left in this 152-pound JV match. Mercer will get called for a stalling. He was there holding on to the legs and not improving his position. He needed to climb up the body there. Mercer goes to the ankle, stops the first move of Wagers. Now far knee, far ankle. Good chop there. Mercer looks like a physical wrestler. I like what I'm seeing out of him. Trying to drive that Mills half forward, using his head to push Wager's head down. Ooh, we can't give this up. 2 seconds left. 1 second. He gave up the escape. Oh. Little bit of a mistake there at the end. Good hustle there from the Clinton wrestler to wrestle out the whole period. Wagers from Clinton takes down. Mercer misses the chop and falls into a locked hands. The score will be tied up. Mercer, I would say, has given the Clinton wrestler his last 2 points. Good tight waist, far ankle. Tries to transition to a chop. Mercer a little indecisive on top. Now he's trying to spiral. I like that. I like the combo of the spiral and the chop. You try and bump the elbow out. If it doesn't go that way, then try and chop it towards you. Good movement there from Wagers. He's going to get to his feet again and get the escape and take. No, he does not. Mercer drops in on the leg and may end up giving up a reversal here. He's got to keep facing Wagers. Mercer has to face Wagers. Wagers looking for the cradle. He might have it locked up. Instead, he settles for the 2-point reversal. Mercer gets the quick escape. It's now 4-3 in favor of the Clinton wrestler. Oh, there's a shot from distance, a double leg for Mercer. He gets the 2-point takedown, takes a lead, 5-4. 30 seconds left in the period. He's trying to find that half. He's got it. He's almost there. He almost has it. Oh, can't quite get it. Wagers turns into Mercer, gets a leg. Mercer needs to sprawl and push the head. There, push the head and spin. There's a good spin drill, and he keeps Wagers down. Very short time left in this period. We'll see what the Bulldogs choose here. Do they want to put him down? We have not really seen Wagers on top much. Mercer will choose neutral. He had a nice double leg shot from distance in the previous period. Oh, there was a V pop, a V clear as Coach Ledden would call it. As soon as that reach comes, he should just pop and go. Wagers is trying a whip over. Oh, and he might have Mercer. Mercer goes to his back. Mercer was just letting Wagers hang around in that tie-up when he should have done a V-pop and gone right into that double leg. Down 8-5 now with 1:23 left. We've seen Mercer be able to get out from bottom. Our scoreboard went out. I think there was about 1:20 left. I would say probably about a minute left in this match now. No one's alerting the referee. Wagers was on top 8-5. There it comes back. There's, say, 1:03 left on the clock. From the looks of this action, I don't think Mercer's going to get out. Wagers clearly in control, and Mercer gets called for stalling. That was his second stalling. That's right, in the first period, Mercer got called for stalling for just hanging on the legs after a takedown. So now it's 9-5. Mercer needs something big to win this match. Potentially dangerous. Gets the fresh start. So the Bulldogs drop this last JV match, but they win the varsity match 53-9. They will now improve to 12-3 on the season. And our next Bulldog TV broadcast won't be until January. The Bulldogs are on the road, so we will see you probably in another month. There's a basketball broadcast going on tonight if you want to click over and watch that after watching our Bulldogs defeat Clinton. Before signing off, I'd like to thank our sponsors. So thank you to Subway of Mahomet, Busey Bank, Jackson Construction and Restoration, D1 Networks, Christie Clinic, McDonald's of Mahomet, First State Bank of Forest, Classic Plumbing Systems. And also we'd like to thank all these sponsors for sponsoring not only Bulldog Athletics but Bulldog TV. Thank you for joining me. My name is Nick Morphew, and have a good night.
The Mahomet-Seymour High School Athletic Boosters are proud to continue their support of 20 sport programs that make up MSHS Bulldog Athletics. They thank you for your continued support, and go Bulldogs.
For 150 years, you've believed in Busey. You dreamed of owning your first home. You partnered with us to customize a plan. You started a business. You trusted us to guide you through the ups and downs. You wanted to leave a legacy. You allowed us to bring your dreams to life. We thank you for the opportunity to serve you and your family for generations. Busey, fulfilling dreams since 1868.